Video, Oscar with the new video, and this is gonna be discussing. My reaction to Derek Carr crying his eyeballs out, big baby, after their loss to the Indianapolis Colts. But before I do get into that, though, I would like to remind you all that if you're new to my channel, you're finding me for the first time, make sure you hit that sub button. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Y'all, I noticed that y'all watch my content. You guys don't hit those buttons, so I'd greatly appreciate it if you guys hit those buttons, so that way I can grow on YouTube. So with that out of the way, let's go ahead and let's get started. Now, if you hear the background music, this is a sad song, y'all. This is a sad song, but I'm not sad. I'm not sad just yet. I'm not even mad. Here's the reason why I'm doing this video. So, at first, last night, I'm, skimming through on my YouTube, trying to see new content, some NFL content that, because I like to keep up with the NFL. I come across this Derek Carr video where it says Derek Carr is in tears after their loss to the Indianapolis Colts. I'm watching the video and this guy's crying. Dude, why are you crying? Why are you crying, man? Oh, you're upset that you're trying to call out your teammates? You're trying to call out your team that's letting you down? Dude, you're trash yourself. Don't be calling people out if you're not good. You're not good. You're not. And here's the thing. So NBC Sports comes out with this. They were discussing this. I put in the comments section, and I feel like after your last night, I feel like this is more of a disrespect than anything else. Looking back at the comment that I put on the video, I said Derek Carr is the Kirk Cousins of the AFC. You should have seen the backlash I got. Oh, Derek Carr is better than Kirk Cousins. Really? Is he really? Look, the stats makes the passing and all that. Okay, great. Derek Carr was in the MVP conversation at one point in his career. Woohoo! Didn't even make it to the playoffs that year. He got hurt. He's not good, y'all. Only led his team to 2 playoff appearances. And he didn't even play the first game because he was hurt. He's 0-1. 0-1 as a quarterback in the playoffs against the Bangles. And they had that game won. Or they could have come away with a win. And they didn't. And now, here's the reason why I like to laugh at the Raiders organization. And sorry, my phone just went off. But here's the reason why I like to laugh at the organization. They had Jack Del Rio, right? Who, in his career, Jack Del Rio has been a pretty good coach. A decent defensive coordinator, right? And this is me saying that he's a decent coordinator now with the Commanders. But he's over his career, he's coached the Denver Broncos, Super Bowl winning team in the Denver Broncos as a coordinator. Had that year where Derek Carr should have been in the MVP race. That was the year that Jack Del Rio led this team to the playoffs. But after that, after what seemed to be a 7-9 season, the Raiders fire this coach, who in my opinion didn't need to get fired. hires John Gruden, and John Gruden is just bad. The 3 years and a half he was there. Goes 4-12. He gets rid of all players that were known in that old regime. Gets rid of a bunch of players. And that's how the Raiders became a laughingstock to me. They get rid of good players, and John Gruden hires delinquents like himself. And look, all those delinquents are most likely gone. And then to top it all off, they hire Josh McDaniels, who maybe, people are saying, oh, he deserves a second coach. He said, really? After 2 losing seasons in Denver, this dude's just a proven good offensive coordinator. Shouldn't be coaching. And everyone's saying, oh, the Raiders are better. The Raiders are better. Josh McDaniels is trash. 2-7 this year. Kirk Cousins is worse than Derek Carr is better than Kirk Cousins. Whatever. Kirk Cousins has more winning seasons than Derek Carr does. Whatever, y'all. Derek Carr is trash. Dude, stop crying. Stop calling out everyone when you're the you're the I don't know who you were calling out, but call yourself out. Why are you crying in public? Why are you crying in front of? My sister used to tell me this, that men who cry in public aren't attractive. You're becoming the laughing stock now of the NFL because you're crying. I don't know what's going on, guys. We're better than this. No, you're not. You're right where you need to be. You're right where you need to be. And I know that there's delusional fans out there that like to who like to think that the Raiders are good. You're not. There's a specific fan in general. Really, you lost. And shout out to my guy, Jason Alamil. He knows this guy. I don't know. I don't remember if I did a live stream with this guy yet. Not Jason, the other guy that I'm referring to. But he has been on Jason's channel before. This guy likes to hang his hat out on the fact that the Raiders beat the Dallas Cowboys on Thanksgiving. What have the Raiders done since? They lost to Washington. They lost to the Bengals in the playoffs, and now y'all are 2-7. Y'all are 2-7, and y'all think you're good? Raiders fans, don't be delusional. The only thing nice about you is your stadium, Legion Stadium. That's the only nice thing about y'all. I would like to go to Legion Stadium. I plan on going to Legion Stadium at some point. Well, y'all are trash. Derek Carr is crying. Dude, get the hell out of here. I'm upset at the fact that the Commanders were even entertaining the idea of trading for you. You're not that good. You have Davante Adams, and you can't win games. Davante Adams, that's another thing. The only nice thing about the Raiders, Davante Adams is there, and he's there, and the Raiders are basically wasting his life. Dude, I feel so bad for you. Now, if it wasn't for Aaron Rodgers' greedy gut, you would still be in Green Bay. But you went from a situation from being an instant Super Bowl contender to being irrelevant because your team ain't winning. Because they made a horrible hire in Josh McDaniels, who's a good offensive coordinator, but a bad head coach. Raiders fans, and for those that were telling me, "Oh, you don't know football," shut up. Because I guarantee you, I got a few comments. "Oh, Derek Carr is better than Kirk Cousins, emo." At least Kirk Cousins has a winning record right now with one of the top wide receivers in the league. You all have the top wide receiver in the league, and you guys don't even use him right. Last week, you only gave him the ball 3 times. Really? That was sad. Y'all don't know how to use talent right. You're wasting Davante Adams' time and youth and basically robbing him of a championship that he rightfully, well, not rightfully, but in my opinion, should have at some point in his career, but he's not going to have it because he's stuck with y'all for like, what, 5 more years? Shoot. Eat this one, Raiders fans. Eat this one, Derek Carr. Keep crying. Keep crying. Your message will be your message will be sent, but it'll be received as this guy's crying and he's a crybaby. I don't know who he's calling out, and he doesn't look himself in the mirror. That's how I say it. That's how I see it. Whew, that was good. But all right, y'all. That's it. That's all. Like I said at the beginning, make sure you hit that sub button. Make sure you like this video. Unless you're a Raiders fan that likes torture. But until then, guys, keep it real. See you guys next time. Peace.